this is the PV Town Hall for 2025. Good to see that everyone came out. Excited to host this event. It's been a long time in the works this year. So I guess I just want to start by saying that, there's been a lot of hard work this year. As you may know, this year we did a little permutation of the program. So instead of allowing pretty much any idea to come in, we held a vote in February, asking the residents of Freehold to vote on which specific category of project they want to see. And the idea is that that would sort of help narrow the attention of the residents and allow us to sort of dig deep on a specific kind of project. So this year's theme was art, and we had a broad definition of art, so anything that's kind of artistically inclined was accepted, as long as it met the other 5 PV criteria. In total, we had 17 projects submitted. We have 7 on the ballot. And so, yeah, pretty exciting stuff. I guess before I introduce all the projects, I just want to sort of thank the members of the committee who have worked at the start every month, then as time has gone on, every week and every day to sort of get this thing off the ground. I think this month has probably been the most challenging since we had a lot of things we had to get done. So I just want to extend a thank you to everybody on the committee. Carrie's here, Carrie Dad's here, Kathy and Ted, and Annette gets a thank you as well for being our liaison from the council. So yeah, thank you everybody. I've been co-chair, but I don't think I could have done it without you guys. So the other thing I just want to touch on is that for those who are new here at the PB Town Halls, PB has been going on since I think 2017 or 16, so it's been almost 10 years of this. I've been on this committee for 5 years, and it's been quite a ride. I think every year we've made progress and we've seen great projects win, and PB at its heart is about allowing the budgeting process to be more open, inclusive, participatory. That's a very hard word to pronounce. And I think the sort of fruits of that labor have come to fruition, because I think, has it been 12, 14 projects that we've done this year? Somewhere around that area, and that's a lot of projects. So yeah, I think I just want to say again, thank you for coming out, and with that, I will sort of hand it over to Carrie Dad to sort of do the first reading of the ballot, and then from there, we will read every project, and then at the end, I'll just describe the kind of the rules of how to vote and stuff like that. So with that, time for the first project.
Good evening to everyone, and I have to say Mark is very modest. He does a lot of work, and I think this year in particular, we've all been very, very grateful, to all the work that he's put in. So I think he deserves it. So the first project on the ballot is the alleyway at Arches, and the idea here is to install decorative archways at key locations throughout the town. These archways are going to be made of iron or steel, so they should be strong enough to withstand different weather events. The arches will say Freehold on top, and the archways are going to make visitors to our lovely town feel more welcome as they enter. The idea being as they enter the downtown promenade through one of the many alleyways that connects to the borough parking lots. So that is the first one. So. Who's next?
Oh, yes, that would, yes, that would be Kim Wright. I'm not sure if she's here right now. If not, I'll hop up there and I will take this one. So this next project is signage bike racks, and the idea is to install bike racks that include a design element in the middle to kind of pay homage to historic buildings, parks, etc. The locations are flexible, but ideally they would be installed downtown or near parks. So that's project number 2.
Question, so what exactly would be on like the middle of it? Would be like the historic district, would be, you know, what exactly would be on there? Yeah.
Yeah, I looked into the vendor and it sounds like you can have them sort of like design images that, you know, they engrave. I've seen examples like here where it's like kind of like the emblem of the town, or it could be like an important structure. Like I guess for Freehold it could be the like Hall of Records, even though that's county property, it would still be a good example, I think, of like a place. And I guess like the idea is to sort of like highlight important places and just kind of make the bike racks like a little more pretty.
So we have members of our shade tree today could say like Tree City USA on it or something like that?
Yeah, I guess you could put like a tree on there and
Yeah.
like, you know, like say like Trees City. I don't see why not. That sounds like a cool idea. So maybe you'll have to lobby for that. All right.
Thank you.
Next we have the baseball mural. That's you.
Hi, I'm Mary. This is Jeff. We're both from Freeholboro Little League, and we'd like to propose baseball murals on all 8 of our dugouts. We have one field currently on 4th Street, which is 1690. So there are 2 dugouts there, and our main complex, which is 3rd and Otterson, we have 3 fields, so 6 dugouts there. And we'd like to do like, it's our 75th anniversary this year, so we are one of the oldest little leagues in the state of New Jersey. And we want to do basic from the beginning and put murals from, you know, years ago through now up on each of our dugouts and, you know, bring art into the baseball world.
Do you have someone who's able to?
So we actually, I don't know if they had submitted a picture, I have it on a phone. One of our board members' son does high school art and does the windows, so he drew 1 or 2 designs for us, you know, as samples of people. I don't know if anyone's ever been to Michael Ty Park. Field 8, there's the girls softball has, you know, is painted with a mural, not all theirs, but that's how we were doing, you know. So we were looking to put through the decades on, so we did have him, and I'm also friends with Tony Field, so she also does fabulous work.
Yeah.
So between the 2 of them, and I know the high school, we've talked to the art, you know, who does all the windows around town for Halloween, so we do have a bunch of people, you know, but he free-handed sketched the examples that we had.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So there was an event a number of years ago, I think highlighting the Little League, you know.
That was a little before me. It was probably the 60th or 50th. It was probably, we were supposed to have our 70th COVID. So it might have been the 60th because it wasn't too long before I joined. and the mayor has talked about it, and many people through town,
Yeah.
where alumni was invited to the American Legion. Upstairs they had pizza. So that's what we were supposed to do when we got our lights back in 2020, and we put them on for the first time the day before COVID hit, Thursday night. And wah, wah, wah. So we are getting ready for our big 75th anniversary this year.
So that'll be lovely.
So we want, you know, we would love to have them ready for that. Again, we're looking to do just like back then, all alumni, wherever we could get through the 75 years. I've been trying to get Bruce Springsteen too, because he played for Yale Little League. So we're trying to keep baseball in this town alive, especially because we are the oldest league in the state of New Jersey. Yeah.
The thing is, there may be some photos.
Oh, yes, I know Pearl Beam, yeah, there's the book that,
Yeah. Glenn Cashin? There was sure.
yes, that Cashman, yes, so I actually have a signed copy of that, so I know I know there are pictures around. We had another woman, she's at a back to school night, she's a teacher, so she was supposed to present, so I kind of took it from her, but yeah, we want to try to get old photos so that we could incorporate in what the uniforms looked like back 75 years ago and to what now.
I know this is a PB, but you might want to put a pitch out there for people to join the committee for the 75th.
Yeah, we're just getting through elections, and October's meeting is when we start talking, and yes, we are, I know I've spoke to a few old timers who are definitely interested in that also, but we're hoping for a big year this year. Because there are lots of people who do it, yeah.
You just call me an old timer.
But old timer word is good in baseball. You know, Joe DiMaggio, you know, that's Babe Ruth, they're old timers, that's a good word. Sure. You know, I think of it as a good word in baseball. Any other? Thank you.
Okay, so next we have musical flowers. I signed that one to Cash.
All right, we have musical flowers that are being suggested to be installed in Lenore and Veterans Parks. 4 flowers in each park, and it says that they're sold by Adventure Playground Systems. The musical flowers would inspire children to make music while enjoying the playground and fostering interactive and educational play while outside. Any questions?
So what, I was gonna say, what kind of music do they produce?
I would assume that it's just tones. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
it's those
This is
tones.
Audrey.
Okay, Audrey, come on up. This is your project. so.
Yeah, like I could perhaps kind of speak to that because like I looked into them. So each like a pedal is kind of like a key, and so you use like a little baton to sort of hit like a pedal, and each one is a note, I believe, and then so each flower has 4 notes. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this your project?
You're fine.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Is this the project that you submitted? Yes. Yeah, so please take it away.
Explain more about the project
Yeah.
to us, so we can understand exactly how the kids are interacting with it.
I'll be very honest with you, because I don't have what you have right there.
Oh, we're trying to do it.
There you go.
Okay, so you were saying how.
So is it, I'm sorry, so is it like, I think what Mark was just saying, so you would hit each flower and then make some musical note, right, Mark? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So it's like a flower, but there are 4 pieces of like a metal on the flower, and so you use a little thing that's kind of chained to the flower to sort of hit each note and then produces music.
At the bottom of.
Yeah, so you can
the-
sort of see the black thing.
Okay. that's
I'm
the
familiar
ballot.
with. Jorbrook Park doesn't have the flowers, but they do have, it's got 2 bullets and it goes like that. and it does have the string change, so when you do it, it does different parts of it, because I guess the thickness of the metal will make the different sounds.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's exactly, like that. The pedal's thickness will be different, so when you hit it on different areas, it will make different sounds.
Yes, I believe so too.
That's great.
Any more questions? I'm sorry, I have to be very honest with you. I just came back, I cooked for St. John Vianney for the football team. I did dinner for them. My great nephew plays for them. So
Did you bring leftovers?
I would have taken leftovers.
Well.
But what I'll do, the next time you have our meeting, you won't have to have leftovers. I'll make an extra pan and I'll share it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Hello.
All right, so next we have the life-size statues.
Good evening. Yes, the next project would be for the purchase and installation of 2 life-size statues downtown. One of a Revolutionary War /era patriot and his wife, frozen in mid-stroll near the old Monmouth Courthouse, and one of Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, or Langston Hughes, sitting on a bench outside of our town's Carnegie Library, which has a history of its own for sure. Final designs and locations are flexible, of course, but that's the initial proposal. Any questions? I think it fits Freehold real well.
I think it's a cool idea. If you go out to the Princeton Plainsboro Hospital,
Exactly.
right in
Right.
front,
I
they
think she's
have,
real every
they
time.
have like somebody sitting on a bench, and it catches me every time. I
Every time.
do a double take every
Yeah.
time.
Some of the life-size statues now that you see, we came back from a museum not too long ago. It's remarkable how lifelike they are.
Yeah,
The detail and
definitely.
the presentation of the figures and all that sort of thing. I don't know how this would involve that, but anyway, I think it's a great project.
Yeah, it's a cool idea.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. First, let me just say, as a member of the committee, I think I've been on, Mark's been on for 5, I've been on 6 years. Mark, you did a phenomenal job this year, so thank you so much for all of your hard work. It's definitely. So I'm here to describe the next proposal, which is the statue of Miss Lillian Hendry. So we would like to, or the proposal would like to commission a life-size bronze sculpture of Miss Lillian outside of the Court Street School. It'll be based on the photographs that we have of Miss Hendry. We'll present her as ringing a bell to call the students in for the start of the day, which was something that she was very notorious for doing at the school. Does anyone have any questions?
Good evening, everyone. The next project, final project actually, is sidewalk mosaics. And the idea about this one is we're going to commission 1 or 2 decorative sidewalk mosaics to go downtown. Essentially, a sidewalk mosaic is, you know what they are, it's like little tiles, multicolored tiles that are set into the stone and make a beautiful artistic presentation. The mosaics are going to be of culturally significant people, places, symbols, or images, and could enliven our downtown system and attract people and just bring more fun to the town. That's pretty much it.
And where would they be placed?
I think that would be at the town's discretion, you know, maybe high traffic areas, or maybe somewhere where, you know, they get more recognition, maybe historic, maybe maybe right outside the library if we don't do the statues or something like that.
And like I can kind of speak in that one too. I think, and of course the locations are flexible, but I was thinking one like potential place is that small, like, kind of like plaza near the, like, a barber shop on Main Street. There's this little thing near us.
Yeah, the little park.
Yeah, they're like flowers, but it's just kind of a wide open brick area. I thought like that could be like a cool place because it's not like you have to really walk over it to sort of get to where you're going. You can kind of walk around it.
That's
You know.
good things.
Yeah. So, but flexible.
Thank you. Oh, sure. Oh, we're gonna take care of it.
What's that?
He's got a-
Oh, there is. Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that when it was too late. Thanks. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Thanks. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, thanks. Okay. So I'll just go up there, kind of describe how to vote, and then.
I just wanted to close it out with some.
Oh, sure.
comments when we're done.
Okay, yeah, I was just gonna say, you know, for those who are new, in order to vote, you have to be either a resident of the borough, or you have to own a business here. And you also have to be at least 14 years old. You can vote online. There's an online form that you can just like type into if that's easier, or you can print out a form from the website, or we should have forms here in like a borough hall if you just want to walk in and fill out a form. So there are like a few modes of like approaching this. So that's pretty much all I have to say. I appreciate everyone.
For how many do we vote?
Yes, so you can vote for up to 3 projects per individual. So yes.
What was the total amount of the participatory budget for 2025?
Yes.
Is there a amount?
Yeah, so the cap has to be 200,000.
Thousand?
but,
Okay,
I will say that multiple projects can wait,
Right.
of course, but it has to fit under that.
that's what I was saying, like the
Correct.
budget of 200,000.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. That's it.
Thank you.
Oh, and
I just want to thank again Mark and the whole committee. You guys have no idea the amount of work that goes into the participatory budget. It's every month we meet, we discuss the projects, and this year, it was a little bit different. I was a little hesitant because I've been doing this for almost as long as it's been around. And I wasn't sure about doing a themed, and we got some phenomenal projects this year. And I want to thank you guys for saying, hey, let's think out of the box for a little bit and let's see what everybody wants. But the beauty of this is these are submitted by people in Freehold Borough that want to see this done. They want their voices heard, and they want to be able to say, hey, look, I put that project in. Hey, I looked at, I did that. You know, that was my idea. So we're hoping, we have a lot of participation. We're open to, voting is open till October, is it October 3rd?
through October 3rd.
Yeah, through October 3rd, online, in here, in person. We'll be at the Latino Festival this weekend if you'd like to vote there. But I believe voting will be open as soon as we close out this meeting.
Yes.
And we videotape this meeting, and it will be on the Freehold Borough's YouTube channel if anybody wants to go back and get a little bit more information about the projects as a whole. But again, thank you. Thank you for everybody who came out tonight, and we're looking forward to seeing who the winners are this year. Great, thanks.